Aber das ist wichtig, glaube ich, deswegen nehme ich mir jetzt da noch eine Minute. Ja, ich habe es an sich schon gelesen und deswegen bin ich mir eben gerade... ja, genau. Dreicher Bauer. Kurz ein Regime, das ist allerdings von Peter... Well, I think it was an inevitable step for the Austrian president to really give Mr. Kickl that mandate, because there were just no other options for him anymore left on the table. He tried for something else. This attempt failed. And I think the three parties that had those negotiations till last week also failed in their attempt to form a coalition without the Freedom Party, and now there was no other viable option anymore for the president. And I think right now Mr. Kickl will try to have quick negotiations. He wants to have some differentiating points when it comes to, see or establish a different handwriting in what he does. He wants to be seen as a quick maker of a new government, and for the People's Party, there is simply no other option. The other option would be early elections, and this is a situation that especially the People's Party can't afford. Aber die kann weder der Präsident selber ausrufen, noch nur waren diese drei Parteien eben nicht in der Lage und well, of course, Mr. Kickl was so far an opposition leader, and he was very outspoken about various issue points. He was very similar in his positioning when you compare him to Donald Trump and other right-wing populists also in Europe. Right now, of course, he's in a different situation. He has been before Minister of the Interior. However, as a chancellor, he has still to develop that image as a maker of somebody who can get things done in his way.
Herbert Kickl. Danke schön.
But I'm pretty sure that he's also looking at symbols. If you look at how he's also tried to develop his positioning on the European level, for example, with a press conference last summer with Mr. Orban and Mr. Babiš, he's very aware of the fact that he also wants to have a European impact. So I think for Austria it will mean a certain change in the international positioning, especially when it comes to the role within the European Union. And this is certainly one of the crucial points in the upcoming negotiations with the People's Party, because of course for the People's Party they position themselves always as a European party. This is difficult to swallow. So maybe they will have a chapter in this future agreement on a new government where you have a European chapter that can be interpreted in two ways. Of course, this is a crucial moment in Austrian history. It has never been the case that the Freedom Party had a chancellor. Once was Jörg Haider, who was also pretty well known across Europe, but he didn't even come close to the Chancellery. He was the stronger party if you compare him to the People's Party back then in '99. But the Freedom Party was never as strong as they are right now. And of course, it's a difference if the Freedom Party is in the leading role, namely in the Chancellery, as opposed to be, the minority partner in government. So I think Mr. Kickl will try to make something out of this situation. He faces opponents that are very weak. They have been for years. And this is not only true for the People's Party, this is also true for the Social Democrats. So he's got the chance of really changing the political landscape and the party landscape in this country.